Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Paul Brantley. We're gonna get into Beverly Hills, season 11, episode 9, continuing at Lisa's and Harry's house for dinner. Sutton is storming out. She was getting ready to leave the house because her and Crystal got into it. And the ladies were trying to get Sutton to come back, and so that they can get this situation with her and Crystal over with, so they can move on past this and everything. So they finally got Sutton to come back, and the lady sat down and they were getting down to the nitty gritty and get this over with. So Crystal got into it. Crystal went like, what was it that did I say something that troubled you, to trigger you, to cause you to be upset or something? And Sutton White, no, it was just your presence. I said, I bust out laughing. I bust out laughing because I said, she a mess. Sutton is a mess. Sutton just said, it's your presence. Effort. Just to tell the girl, it's your presence. Sutton give it to you. Sutton will give you what you want if you give in that same energy. And Crystal gives off an energy that she's a mean girl, a true mean girl to the fullest. And it's sad because you can seem like you're nice, but at your true core, you're not. You're not mean. You're not sarcastic. Like some people you can kind of see that some people are smart ass. You could be a smart ass, but she's not a smart ass. She's an ass. She's a true ass. And it's pathetic. And she comes off very much an ass. She lives up to the definition. She's a bitch. And it's sad. I'm sorry to say, but she is. And so moving on. Then, they was getting into it, and Sutton was like, why are you so mean? And Crystal was like, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to apologize. You were inappropriate. Your action was inappropriate. You're weird, you're jealous, and that's period. And I said, when she said all that, the Reek was like, oh. Like, Erica face like, what? Even her good Judy, Kathy was like, huh? Kathy face had me. Kathy was like, wait a minute. Kathy was really like, huh? Because I would really like to know Kathy's thoughts about Crystal, really, and how Crystal acts, because it's like, I want to know her, how she acts around Kathy, because I don't think she acts this way around Kathy at all. I think she gives off that fakeness, that fake upper class typeness that she gives. Like, she gives that I want to fit in typeness most of the time. Like, she, darling. She get that darling type of ness to her. And it's like, really? When she's a cold-hearted snake to the gutter. She snake to the gutter trash. She give you that fully. That's what she give. So, moving on. Let's see. And Crystal went into, you crying, you going on crying and stuff, ain't gonna get me to apologize. And Sutton said, the crying ain't for you to apologize or anything. I was crying because I wanted to leave. So I didn't leave. Hold up. Who is you? You telling somebody they need to leave. It's like, who are you? Crystal, really, who are you? I don't know you. I said, your husband. I don't know him either, but congratulations to him for directing The Lion King, one of the best anime movies of all time, uh, and stuff. The original Lion King and the second Lion King are best ever, and all the other Disney movies that he actually got to direct, they were good. There were some good movies he directs. He's a good director. I don't know you. And did you even finish college? When you met him at 20. I said, and what I know from you is like, you work for an escort. You said you was proposition. I believe you was an escort, girl. You was a secretary and an escort at the same time. Who you fooling? At 20, you was an escort. 100%. Nothing less. And you was probably the best. You was probably the best. With that attitude, yes, you was the best. 100%. But moving on, I digest. We're going to keep you pushing. And stuff. So, so Garcelle come in and Garcelle said something. What you want from her. Tell her how you really feel. Get everything that you need to get off her. Tell her. So Sutton like, I don't like the word that you use, manic. And manic is the word that she said that Sutton was on the boat in Tahoe when they had their separate talk. And she used that word, and that was a word that Sutton had a talk with her because Erica and Derek both brought that up. Excuse me. They both brought that up because they Sutton and Crystal had a nice talk after the ladies went on that railroad ride on the railroad tracks, and they had a nice talk about their dad's passing. And I want to say Sutton's dad may have died or committed suicide. I'm not sure, but he was manic, and she used that when her and Sutton had a talk, and she used it against her and said that was what Sutton was. She was manic, and to use that, something that I actually had a personal conversation with you about my dad. That tells a lot. That to me tells everything about who you are as a person. Period. Shows me that you are not to be trusted. Shows me that you are a dog. You are trash. You are nothing. That I can't trust you for anything. It's like we will never be friends. We will never be associates. We are on this show to just be co-workers. I will kiki with you for the show, but other than that, don't talk to me outside of this show. Because, no, you crossed the line. And they were telling her that, and it had to be Erica that told her, like, yeah, you can't say that. And she went, I wasn't judging you because of your dad and stuff. And it's like, yes, you was. You knew exactly why you used that word. Doing that, y'all conversation y'all had up there. You knew why you did it. And you did it on purpose. And you know what type of person you are. You're very calculated in how you do things. And that's wrong. But she went, I apologize for that, for saying that, Maddie. I didn't, I take that back. And then Lisa jumped in like, don't say it if you don't say it if you don't really believe in it. Don't say it if you don't believe in it. Oh, here go Lisa being jackass Lisa as always with her deflated, ugly lips, messed up face. That she had that hairstyle since the what? Since the 70s? 70s, 80s? She had that hairstyle for the longest. I said, here she go being regular old line Lisa. renter, like as usual and stuff. So she apologized. So they both that's when they both kind of did a little made up. Um so the ladies so Garcelle said like, okay, now we're done here, right? And they both went like, yeah, we're done. We're done. So this is the end of all of this subject and everything. So they both said yes. And so that was the end of everything. They moved forward with that. So moving on, let's say 4 days later, Kyle, Derek, and Kathy ended up testing positive for COVID. So all the ladies had to end up quarantined for 6 weeks. 4 days later, after that, 4 days later, Tom, Erica's husband, his firm, his firm, and Erica was being sued. Erica, Kyle, and Lisa end up doing a virtual chat with one another about the divorce, the rumors, Erica rumors, and her husband's firms being sued. And they were just chatting about it. Erica saying he ain't give her no he haven't gave her any money since she left him or sent her any money. She left with no money or anything. Excuse me. And stuff. I'm like, how you leave? It's like, sweetie, you had money. It's like you got money because you living in a $9,000 rental house that you pay for every month. It's like you had your own money. I said, why would he give you money if you got your own money? You have your own money. You still on the show. You getting money. You got money. So it's like you didn't need his money. So why is you even bringing that up when you weren't saying anything? Because that's it. The girls, Carol, them asked her about, did he give you any money? She said, no, he didn't give me no money. It's like, you don't need it. You got your own money. Period. So, why do you care? But, excuse me, she gonna do what she want. Moving on. Then she's like, she started breaking down crying. I didn't do this. I didn't, the rumors and stuff saying that, they embezzled. She was a part of it. She went, I didn't do this. And everything. So, Kyle, excuse me. So Kyle and Lisa like, oh my, we believe you, we know you didn't do this, we agree, they agree with it and stuff. They saying you can call us, you can call us, we'll be there for you and all that stuff. But they did not one time say we'll offer you any money, girl. I said, what type of friends are they? I was like, they didn't say, girl, we'll bring you a sandwich. We'll bring you some groceries. We'll pay your water bill, your electric bill. They didn't say they'll pay the essentials. They didn't say nothing. They said you can call me. You can call me. We'll listen to you. We here for you. It's like, that's it. It's like, wow. What kind of friends you got. So moving on. I said, so Lisa and Crystal goes to Erica's house to hang out with her and everything. hang out with her and stuff, to chit chat and drink and everything. And then they flip over and show Kyle and Garcelle. Garcelle went to check on Kyle. Went to check on Kyle to see how she doing, because she's quarantined at home while her husband and her daughter, her kids who are actually home and stuff, went to their other house while she was quarantined for 6 weeks. They went up there and they would be back that night that Garcelle came to check on her and stuff. So they chit chatting and stuff. And so it went back to Erica saying she called her psychiatrist to talk about, because the rumors, the lawsuit and everything was getting to her. So she called to get a little help on that because she was breaking down, crying and stuff, and because she needed a little help with that. And then it switched back to Kyle and Garcelle talking, and Garcelle asked like about the Erica stuff and everything, the rumors and all that, and saying like, what's going on and everything. And then Kyle told her like, me and Lisa talked to her the other day, and she, kind of broke down, saying that it's not true, that she didn't do this or anything. And Garcelle like, I don't want to believe the stuff and anything. It's just like, it's a lot to handle. Like, what is it to believe? Because it's like, we know her, like y'all know her longer than I do, and it's like, what is, excuse me, what is there to believe? Like, it's a lot for a person to handle, and stuff. So they go on in that, and then they go back to Erica, Lisa, and Crystal, and that's when Erica was talking about y'all need to have your own bank accounts and money and stuff, because I didn't have that with him and stuff. I didn't have my own money. I didn't have any of that. I didn't have my own bank account and stuff. And Crystal was like, I didn't, I take care of the house and everything, but banks really freak me out. Heifer, is you serious? A bank don't freak you out. The way they show that she controlled everything in her household, the way that she managed her husband's work schedule and everything, exactly what goes on in his bank account, everything. Everything, down to what's in his pocket at this moment, every penny. So exactly what's going on in all his bank account and all his adventures. So don't sit there and play that and play like you don't know nothing in his bank account. And don't play in your confessional like, oh, I know a little bit, but if I really needed to know, I think he will let me know. Girl, you know everything. Because at 20 years old, you met him at 20. You was an escort, girl. You know everything. You know about the dollars. You know money. You know math. You good at that. So don't tell me you don't know about money. You know everything about what your man got, 100%. So don't lie. It's like you sit there and tell that big lie. Because the lie you a good liar, girl, when it comes to telling falseness. And you talking to the fakest of the liars, the two sitting in front of you. So keep it up. So yeah, she told that lie, and that was it. So at Kathy's house, Kathy and her dog doing, the wolf call and stuff. That was nice. And everything. And then Kyle showed up. So Kyle showed up at Kathy's house, and Kyle sing because Kathy makes her own decoration around the holiday times. Christmas time, she makes her own Christmas trees, miniature Christmas trees, and Christmas wreaths of all different shapes and sizes. And she do different type of decorations on them. Sometimes there'll be angels, baby angels. It's her own design. To each his own. If she love it, I like it. I said, it's Kathy, so I get what you're doing. She got the money for it. All to you, girl. All to you. And after they went through a little bit of that, showing that off, and then Carol had a mental breakdown. Carol had a breakdown. A mommy breakdown, because she think that she's not a good mom, because her youngest daughter is not doing too good. Her youngest daughter missing classes, virtual classes, and everything. She done missed a couple of virtual classes, oversleeping, slept through lunchtime, like it was lunchtime that she slept. She's supposed to be, at lunchtime, she's supposed to be at a class, go to a virtual class she had, and she missed it. She not doing what she's supposed to do. And Kyle, Carol then woke her up, and then she Carol left the house. It's like, Carol, you know better. You're not supposed to leave when your child is supposed to do virtual school. You have to be there with them when they're actually doing virtual school, because they gonna do that type of stuff. They're kids, and you leaving is not good, because if you know that your child is not getting up, you know she's not gonna get up, then that means you need to be there the whole time she's actually having classes, to make sure that she is actually downstairs doing them classes at that table. And yeah, you feel like you're a bad mom. It's kind of you that feeling. I don't want to judge you, but you feeling the right feeling, because you know you are feeling that. That's the feeling that is coming, because you know you are being kind of like a bad mom. I'm sorry to say it. Sorry, Cal. That's it. Then she started talking about her daughter wearing makeup, and her daughter putting on them adult nails, them real adult nails. And I'm like, when I see that, every time I see that part of the episode, I said it frustrated me, because I don't understand, like, why do she got makeup on, and why does she got them nails on? There's no reason for what is she? I want to say she's 11 or 12. There's no reason for 11 or 12-year-old to have them adult nails on, full that mature makeup on their face. There's no reason for her, and she's saying, like, I can't tell, like, you can't do nothing about it. Yes, you can. I said, you're the parent. You're the adult. 100%. You're the parent, you're the adult. You make the rules. You give her the allowance, anything. Y'all make the rules. Y'all dictate how everything goes in their life. Period. So if you don't want her to wear them nails, she don't wear them nails. You don't want her to wear makeup, she don't wear makeup. She wear lip gloss, and that's it. You gonna put some polish on them, on your regular old crusty nails, regular nails. That's what you gonna do, and that's it. Ain't no lip, no nothing. Plain and simple. But Kyle don't. I want to say she don't want to do what her mother may have did to her, and you can't do that. And that's where a lot of parents are messing up at. They want to do differently from what their parents did to them. And you cannot do that. You have to put order somewhere. And if you got to do what your parents did to you, do what your parents did to you. Period. It's like, because these kids today do not respect adults. They don't respect their parents. They don't respect anybody, and that's the problem that we have today. They don't respect nobody at all, and it always starts from home, because you allow them to do whatever they want, and there's no structure at all, and that's your fault. So you're feeling like you're not a good parent. That feeling is coming there, and that's because the stuff that you're doing making you feel like you're not a good parent, because you're doing something that is not a good parent. So that means that you need to fix whatever you're not doing correctly to make sure that she's better off. So Kyle, fix it. Have your breakdown with your sister. Get it together. Fix it. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. That's up to you. Okay, so Sutton and Lisa. Lisa goes over to Sutton's house. So Lisa ended up meeting Sutton's oldest child, her daughter, who is actually in college, taking double majors, who actually is in a sorority and everything and stuff. Um, Lisa actually did go to she went to college for a day, and she actually joined the same sorority that Sutton's daughter did, but she was only there for a day. Yeah, so they just went over there to talk, chit chat, and Sutton was asking Lisa like how Erica doing and how everything's going because Tom's being sued and they added Erica into the suit, and then all these rumors and everything else and stuff, and Lisa's like saying yeah the same. I heard the same stuff. So she doing okay, and they just went from there. She really didn't really get into it on the topic that much. So yeah, that's all that happened. So they get to Erica and Kyle. Erica and Kyle meet up. I want to say in a park or somewhere, and Erica bust into tears. She started crying like there was no tomorrow. She showed her acting skills. She really did. She wanted that Emmy. She wanted that Emmy bad. That's it, but it wasn't good enough. For me, it wasn't good enough. Her or Cal. Cal tried to get in there. It was crying with her. I said they both wasn't working because that was not good. But if it works for them, she was doing the snot cry too. It wasn't that good, but her hair was on point. Her outfit was cute. Her outfit was real cute. Everything, but that cried and it wasn't working. She may fool some people, but it wasn't working. So she was talking about everything. Everything was hitting her. The rumors, the suit. She's talking about having to defend herself about the divorce, the suit, the rumors, the people who were her friends and stopped being her friends, people who had turned they back on her, like she'll see them, say hi, they kind of stop and don't want to deal with her now. And she's saying that she's saying Tom no good. Say he was never no good. What y'all seen on TV over these years ain't really been what's been going. Ain't really him. Behind closed door, he was. To be honest, she kind of explained him like she was like Beauty and the Beast. That's how she explained him. He was the Beast, and she was Beauty. Like, she was Beauty and he was the Beast. Like, when Bella got to the house, like, he was that mean, that cruel, all that. But he never changed. It became, the spell was broke. He never broke. He was always the Beast. He was always the Beast. He never changed out of the Beast. That's how she explained him. That's how she explained him, to be honest. To me, that's what I'm getting. And that's how she explained him. Plain and simple. And it's crazy. Like he was a true ass. And I'm like, for real, if this all he is, why was you married to him for over 20 years? If he was such this type of man, and he didn't allow you to do nothing, he didn't allow you to have money, he didn't allow you to do anything, he didn't support you, he didn't do this. You had your own company. You still got your own company. It's in your name. You own it. I'm confused. If he ain't allow you to do anything, why do you own your own company? You have done multiple collaboration with shoe companies, makeup lines, You have your own music career. You tour and everything around the world and everything. So you have multiple things going on, and your husband has supported you 100%. On the show, we have not seen him in any bit like. We have seen him when you had tried to, when he's been talking in a conversation, you cut him off, and that's rude. And he has said, Erica, that's rude. I'm talking, and it's rude, and you know it's rude. And you've been doing it on the show. You are a rude person when it comes to somebody talking. You like to cut into somebody's conversation like Kyle. Kyle does it all the time. But she don't like when nobody cut her off. But she does it every time, but get mad when somebody checks her about her cutting her off. But as I digress and move on, you make this man out to be what he is. But it's like, you're just, if he's that, you're just like him. If that's what you give him. On the show, you show that you were very equal. He was your match. And if you making him out to be such a bad man, you was married to him 20 years. And from this season and from the seasons over the years, you have shown that y'all were very equal. Like, you have a mouth just like his. You have the alpha mouth of his, and you can take it, you can dish it and take it. And if he is as, ruthless as you say, you are just a sign. So you're not fooling me. You may be your friends, some of your friends, like Lisa, Kyle, Derek, they may believe it and stuff, but it seemed like Sutton, Garcelle, I said even Kathy, they don't believe it. Kathy be in her own world, like la da 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 da. Like, I ain't got time for this. She just enjoying herself. But that's all that happened on this episode. Like, subscribe, comment, share. It's your boy Paul Brentley. Thank y'all for tuning in. Bye.